Is that gold coins or ring underneath that coil of yours that you just found? Is that gold? You never know. Welcome to the Pro Metal Detectors podcast show. Yes, I said ProMetalDetector.com podcast show. I'm Max. We have the pulse of the metal detecting industry. Always on the coast of somewhere beautiful, where rings and coins fear the beard. Yes. So if you go metal detecting with me, it'll probably be your lucky day because I won't find anything and you will. I'd like to thank our sponsors, SepticTankBacteria.com. 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 We have other sponsors too that don't want to be named. That's fine. We thank you. You can go into our description. You'll find out more about that. If you want to sponsor the show, shoot us an email. Send us an email. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let's get down and dirty into metal detecting for the fastest half hour you will ever have from the voice of the metal detecting industry. I'm your host, Max. I got some very somber, sad news to give you all out there. I think it's very sad. There is a major metal detecting manufacturer that is closing their doors and going out of business. Yeah. A USA made in America product is leaving a great hobby and a great profession, and will be one less manufacturer out there for these items. White's Electronics will be closing their doors for good. This is a fact. This is a known fact. How do I know? I called them and asked them point blank. They told me yes, they're closing their doors. This is a made in America family owned metal detecting giant. Will be missed by everyone who has owned their metal detectors. Yeah, they'll be greatly missed. They opened their doors in 1950 by Mr. Ken White Sr. and was led by Ken Jr. and Mary White from Sweet Home, Oregon. Sweet Home, Oregon. You can't get any made in America than that. Sweet Home, Oregon. They started manufacturing Geiger counters without headphones so the user could be well aware of their dangers around them. From that to the pioneer of the modern metal detecting industry. Yeah. There was actually Geiger counters out there that you needed headphones. And if you're not aware of your surroundings, you're not going to see that rattlesnake coiled up with that tail rattling. You're probably not going to hear that animal creeping up behind you because your ears are covered. So Mr. Ken White Sr. came up with a product, Geiger counter, that did not need a set of headphones. Good idea. 1950. Great idea. He saw a need and ran with it. Saw the need and ran with it. God bless him. It's the American spirit. It was made in America. I will miss them. I admit that. It's a fact. I will miss them. I've owned from the Coin Master to the PI mail detectors and always found them very user friendly. Yeah, just user friendly. They're very, very user friendly. And I still use the Coin Master because I always found coins and is a great metal detector to loan to someone new to the metal detecting hobby. Yeah, let's. Can you really give somebody a Knox who's new to metal detecting and just send him out to a beach, find coins? There's a big learning curve at that point. And yeah, you can set the Knox and go, but there's still that learning curve. The Coin Master actually has a VDI screen, kind of, and it kind of points out to, I shouldn't say VDI, it's got a screen and it'll point out to a little icon that would say coin, pull tab, junk, iron, horseshoe, stuff like that. So the non-experienced way beginner, like first few days metal detecting, you see what's underneath that scoop, or what's underneath the sand, I should say. Yes, we are primary metal detectors on the beach. We clean the beach. Go check out our Clean the Beach project too and donate, please. We ask you that. Subscribe to our channel too. But the new metal detector can see what's underneath that coil and dig and see the metal detector working without really guessing if it's working or if they're doing something right, doing something wrong, if they're wasting their time. Yep, if they're wasting their time. Yeah, we are going live right now. We put it out there. Hello, everybody. I mean, when you first got your metal detector, you didn't know what you were doing. You see a lot of it on the beach. They see a lot of not down looking at the soil, but the question in their head, are they wasting their time on a beautiful day walking around with something that's not working? They don't even know if even the batteries are working, if the batteries are fresh. And just getting frustrated because they're not hearing anything. Or if they're digging something, it's not there. The Coin Master really takes that out, takes all that guessing game out. And, with a little help with an experienced metal detector, you will be finding coins like it was meant to do. It's a Coin Master. Great beginner and one of the best progs they ever made. I've owned literally from the Coin Master to the PI machines. And one thing I found out, they were the Timex of metal detectors. They took a beating and kept working. And that's a nice thing. It's even when I sent my metal detectors back, I discovered I was having a little problem. My Pulse metal detector, Pulse Pro, Surfmaster Pro, and they sent it back. And it worked better. Very, very fast turnaround. What I mean by very fast, to me, 2 weeks from start to finish, from when you shipped it out to when you got back, to me was long with White's metal detector. Generally, if you shipped it to the right place, they got on it in less than a week. I've had stuff sent back to me in less than 5 days from when I sent it back to them. Yeah. I even sent my Treasure Master, my White's Treasure Master, back to them just to give it a tune-up, and it was working fine. It was working fine. And still is working fine. Chances are it will always work fine. But that's another great metal detector that White's put out. They involved into pursuing research and development into metal detectors. Always constantly looking for the next big thing. It's probably one of the reasons why the pulse metal detector that I have, PI machine, pulse induction, works very well with them. And I still use it. Yeah, I got my Equinox out there, 600. I use that on the beach. I use my White's Pulse PI metal detector. And between those two, really nothing left after I hit that beach. I clean them out. I even changed the coil on my Knox 600. Put the 6-inch coil on there. Gets deep, but that PI gets deeper. You will get a deep detecting. Quite honestly, bobby pins. That's fine. But it's quiet after you go back, even with the 6-inch coil from the Knox, from the Minelab Equinox 600. With a 6-inch coil on there, it's quiet. So I know I've gotten everything out of that grid. Minelab is a great company. And White's is up there with them. The only other metal detecting company that comes to my mind now that has left the United States is Garrett. Garrett is made in America. Now, I'm a firm believer of supporting U.S. manufacturers. And I understand that you can see other products you really want that maybe other companies don't offer. And I understand that. That's a decision you have to make. But we were down to Garrett being the only U.S. manufacturer of metal detectors. So let's throw some support to them. Doesn't mean that if White's comes back that we don't support them. As long as they stay and manufacture in the United States, that's fine. We can do that. But from what I understand, it's the closing of the doors. In closing of the show, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Septic Tank. I'd like to thank our sponsors. ProMetalDetector.com has stepped up to the plate to use their name as much as we can. So we're going to use it. SepticTankBacteria.com. I'd like to thank a bunch of other companies out there besides Minelab. I'd like to thank Calico. We're always going to thank White's Electronics. Thank you. You were one of the reasons why so many people got into metal detecting, even if it was that late night TV show, the commercial, part of my language there, that late night commercial with the guy with the rings on his fingers walking along with a metal detector, saying how he lost some weight. I'll remember that commercial. Calico. Always a shout out to Calico. Some excellent customer service out there from Calico. Go check them out. I'll put a link to their site. I'll put a link to Minelab. I'll put a link to Calico. I'll put a link to our sponsor down there. And, it's like I said, it's a sad day. It's a somber day for the Pro Metal Detector show. So you have yourself a great day. Again, thank you, Septic Tank Bacteria. Thank you, Calico. Thank you, Minelab. And if we're forgetting somebody out there, I'm sorry. Check out the ProMetalDetector.com. Check out our blog, our website. And if you want to support our Clean the Beaches, we'll have a link down there too. You want to buy our merch or t-shirts, we highly suggest you do. We'd love to have you purchase them. You have yourself a great day. Go get them. God bless. Pray for our military. Pray for our police. Let freedom ring.